I did even have a bit of banter with Tiffany Dale.
You lost, though, didn't
maybe
you?
Jacob's right. We did, because he was useless. Yeah, Jason played.
Oh, good work. That never blames his tools. He was useless, was he? You mean you were just shit at your job? And the superstar DJ. What was your biggest ever gig?
Blimey, superstar DJ is really building the part up. That's for sure. I went for quantity, not necessarily.
Oh,
quantity.
okay,
So
fair enough.
Lots and lots of little gigs rather than any one big gig. But I did various like little club residency in and around Rill at the time. Only a small place, and then used to do some of the camps, and then did a couple of other clubs from time to time, but the clubs would only hold about 400 or 500 people.
Did you do
campsite disco?
Pardon? What do you say, Rick?
It was a campsite disco.
Well, one of them was that was what I did there, but there was some
awesome.
There was some proper clubs with proper kit and all that kind of stuff, as well as my my mobile gear. And I also I ended up going on holiday to Lanzarote once, and ended up I think I was there for a week. I ended up DJing for 4 nights in this club in Lanzarote.
He's on tour.
To such an extent, I think I was in the sixth form, and to such an extent that the owner of the bar wanted me to stay, wanted me to put up.
Was it Wayne Lineker? He's still there now.
yeah. No, he wanted me to sort of not finish my A-levels and stay there, and they were going to put me up and give me money and all that kind of stuff. It was a good laugh for the few days that I did it, and I did think about it quite seriously.
Will you two be going back to the clubs on the 21st of June?
No, I think the Derby and Joan Club, perhaps. Yeah, that'll be about it.
Did you have a DJ name, Ian?
Pardon?
Did you have a DJ name?
No.
What, your DJ name was No?
I knew you were going to say that. I absolutely knew you were going to say that. I would have bet my house on the fact you were going to say that.
If it was going now, it'd probably be Slim Boy Fat.
Classic. And what was he? Did you have a big tune you always brought out to get everyone going?
I'm sexy and I know it.
I could do.
Also, yeah, that always used to go down.
Could do.
No, there was also at the time I was doing it. It was kind of quite a mid late 80s. It was quite eclectic, the music scene, in terms of you had loads of kind of sort of dance stuff, and that was the time of like the first sort of house stuff, like Love Will Turn Around and stuff like that, and like a lot of soul stuff.
No, I do.
But then there was also stuff like some more rocky stuff around, like the Cult and B-52s and stuff like that. That always used to go down well. So we'll be looking that up, seeing what the hell that is now, I guess. But
Dad, who were you jamming to in the kitchen the other day? Who was that?
System of a Down.
That's it, yeah. They're so shit, nobody knows who they are. The dead silence.
I didn't hear what he said, to be honest.
Oh my God.
System of a Down. It's like alternative metal.
Right, yeah, okay. Oh, it's obviously very alternative.
Shit. It's shit, Ian. That's why you don't know it.
Yeah.
It's just pure shite.
Seriously, I have a serious question for Ricky though. Right, Ricky, is it true that Jacob used to wee in your shoes?
I once went to put a pair of shoes on. I don't know how old he was. I don't know. And I noticed they were sort of damp inside. And then I sort of was trying to work it out because they were next to the toilet, the downstairs toilet. And I thought, even if somebody's missed here, you couldn't miss by that much for that long. And it all be on inside. I just couldn't get my head around it. And then either his mum got him to admit to it, or it just came out in time that he'd just been standing having a wee one day and then decided it would just be funny to wee in my shoes.
Yeah. I just honestly don't have an explanation.
No, it's just one of those things that there is no explanation.
I wasn't old, I was like 7.
Yeah.
Teen.
Yeah.
was good. That was good for you.
Yeah.
But
Too many Coronas, that'll be a laugh.
yeah, I might recreate it. Exactly.
That's just real. That's
The challenge now would be to see if you can fill it up.
Yeah.
Fill it up.
Fill it up.
that's just become a bit unpleasant though, because like a 7-year-old's boy's wee doesn't really gross me out, but Jacob pissing in my shoes now, having drunk a load of Corona, sort of does weird me out.
It's not still in my system.
He's
That's
all
why.
right He's all right with just random 7-year-olds pissing in his shoes, though.
Just handing them out over the street.
Yeah.
Oh, go on. But on the topic of eating, Morgan, your question about eating, drinking. God, this is a terrible podcast. How it gets any listens? Who knows? But on the topic of drinking, your eating question. Fire it away.
What's my eating question?
This guy is so underprepared.
I was
My
gonna say,
eating
you've
question.
actually done some prep.
Well,
Yeah,
I have. He didn't even know. I might start doing this by myself.
I'm presuming you're on about the things we're going to do with all our guests.
You got it, sunshine.
Yeah, so with all our guests, we're going to question them on their meal deal, where they get it from, what they're going for, crisps, drink, and we're going to rate it. So, Ian, we'll start with you. Where are you getting your meal deal from?
Well, depends where I am, to be honest. But but I would say typically it's either going to be the Co-op or Tesco's.
Yeah. Good choice.
Because that's where I
Tesco's-
normally would likely to be. What's it going to be? Well, I can get this from all of those. So I'm going to go with chicken and bacon sandwich.
Good choice.
I'm going to go with the Thai flavor sensations,
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
and then the orange Fanta.
Good
Ooh,
choice.
Fanta.
It's
Yeah,
solid.
that's-
It's just
solid
like
all round.
it's solid. That is very good.
It is respectable.
Exactly. Like you'd have it every day
Yeah, you take that.
if it was given on offer. But Dad, don't let yourself down. What?
you know mine. You don't even have to ask me. It's always the same.
Southern fried chicken wrap, salt and vinegar crisps, and a Sprite.
That's it.
I've got it. That's how many times he sent me to Tesco to get one.
Yeah, you're gonna have to have like in Top Gear where they have the track times. You're gonna have a board with the meal deal ratings, and then with all your guests. You're gonna have to put it on there and write it on and just see where it fits in your
Could do.
We could
your
as
point
well,
system.
do a time trial as well. Who can eat their meal deal the fastest?
Wow.
I'm not sure. You can't even see our podcasts. They're audio, so I'm not sure how that would work.
They're hurting. Ignore me. I thought you were talking to me. I thought you were going to say, why do you keep fiddling with your headphones? And I said, because they're hurting my ears.
Jacob's lost the plot here.
Do you need a break?
No, I'm okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I'd probably give Ian's about an 8.
Yeah,
I'd say
Ian's
it's just...
is respectable.
Dad, I feel like you could up the crisps. Salt and vinegar's just... like...
Salt and vinegar Walkers, there should only be 2 flavours of crisps,
Oh,
salt
here we
vinegar and ready salted.
What about
That's
cheese
it.
and onion?
No. Yeah, okay, 3 flavours of crisps. All the rest can do one.
Well, that was all there was when we started growing up. There was only 3
think that-
flavours.
I think that's maybe why it stuck with me.
But talking of
What's-
crisps, explain your absolute child sensation, Dad, involving crisps. Go on.
You see, you boys don't have proper hobbies nowadays. You know,
This
all
is
you
so
do is
good.
all you do is look at devices. I used to go round and go up all the go around paths covered in leaves, and I used to dig under the leaves trying to find old crisp packets. And it was basically you tried to collect as many different flavours and packet types as you could, took them home, washed them off, and then I stapled them into a book, and I had my own crisp packet collection.
Do you know where it is now?
You've never known joy like it. That's what I call a real hobby.
It's just so tragic.
I could see that being attractive to a child. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd love to
just
see
like,
this book.
oh, what's this? And it's, oh no, another beef and onion. No, I've already got beef and onion.
Yeah.
And then another, then you find another, oh, what's always, no, not cheesy what's.
Judy, imagine us going on a walk now, being like, oh, what's that one? Ah, fuck, we've already got that one.
Quavers again.
Can you imagine the scenes in the school though? All the rest of the kids are doing their football card swaps, and your dad's there with Rick's there with one of his mates, and they're doing crisp packet swaps.
Did you do it with anyone, Dad?
No.
I'm not surprised. It would have been like, what are you doing at lunch, mate?
I'm just collecting crisp packets.
You absolute bender.
I think only my brothers knew. I don't think anyone else knew.
And how many months ago did this stop?
He still goes round Ian now, and he's like, "Oh, I've not seen that one. I should get that."
That reminds me of you talk about hobbies and stuff. I used to collect stamps as well, because again, we used to do.
Oh my god!
Lots of hobbies. And talking about shitty things you did when you were young, or bad things. I used to go around this lad's house, so I called my mate, and he was called Robert Phillips, I think.
That's how I refer to Jamesy.
And he had a stamp collection, but I basically just used to nick his stamps. and then I'd go back and put them in my book. Like if he went down to get a drink or he went to the toilet, I'd just sort of nick some of his best stamps. And I put them in my collection.
You were absolutely raucous as a child, smashing up Easter eggs in front of the person who bought them for you, stealing stamps. What's next?
The more stories, I don't know, but as I start to recount these, I realise I was quite disturbed as a child.
You mean like you were quite disturbing, or you would?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I've tried to forget most of these.
It's very strange.
Now
everybody knows why I'm such a weirdo. That's where it comes from.
Yeah, he's passed the crisp book on to you now. It's your duty.
Did you ever keep it, Dad?
I don't know what happened to it. I didn't keep it into my adulthood, definitely not. So it probably just got thrown out when I moved out of home.
It was definitely the guy whose stamps you stole came to steal your crisp book.
He got his revenge.
Yeah. That's funny.
So maybe that's you get some of your OCD from me, Jacob.
I don't have much OCD, to be fair.
You don't have much what?
OCD. Go on. What OCD do I have?
I don't know where to start. Having said that, now I can't remember anything.
you just tried to bait me in front of everyone, and now you can't.
All right, okay, I've thought of one. You have spoons OCD.
Oh, everybody does.
You can't eat your breakfast unless it's with a particular
Ian
spoon.
Morgan, back me up. Do you have to eat your breakfast with a particular spoon every day?
Yeah, it's always ones with the stripes on.
Yeah.
No.
So it's an old man thing then. Because if my favourite spoon isn't in the drawer, I have to get it out of the dishwasher, clean it, and then use it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm not that OCD.
But I haven't got one favourite spoon. There's like 4. It's a style. I've got 4 that are like
I know what you mean by the style, yeah.
I've got 4 that are the same style, and I have to use that every day. No, I don't mean like one spoon in particular.
Yeah.
I just mean like the same spoon.
I thought for a minute then you were going to say, well, I use these 4 spoons for breakfast, and I use these 4 forks for lunch.
No.
So if you're using 4 at one sitting, that might be getting a little bit odd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And moving on from the spoon chatting.
Yeah.
Away we go.
Question lined up. This is more a violation for us, Jacob, I think, than the dads.
Oh, no. Don't end on a bad tone.
No, I want to know if they have any funny stories about us from the past.
Oh, like when we were babies?
Yeah, or like
toddlers.
Younger.
Oh, right. Okay.
The cogs of their brains turning.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. I remember once when you, I think, I'm not even sure if you'd come home from hospital, Morgan, and or it might have been when you were very young and you